Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Obsy. Thank you guys for stopping by. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite men's niche perfumes. Most of the fragrances in my collection are pretty unisex, to be honest. Today is for the men because I know I don't really do a lot of men videos because I just feel like most of my videos are for both men and women. If you would like to see my favorite men's niche fragrances, then this video is for you. The first fragrance I'm going to be talking about, I think I have spoken about this fragrance already on my channel. This is Enigma from Roja. This is literally my only Roja perfume. So this is a very nice warm spicy vanilla amber fragrance. It has that Coca-Cola vibe at the beginning. It's sweet, you know, the kind of sweetness that you get from cola. That's what I get from this one. It's a very sexy fragrance. It has cognac in here, vanilla, amber, very sweet, very long lasting as well. Like I get a huge sillage from this one, and also a compliment grabber. This is literally a lot of guys' favorites, to be honest. If you're a man and you're looking for that very captivating, seductive, sweet, sexy fragrance, perfect for a date night, I would recommend Enigma from Roja. Now I think it has actually macerated a bit. Actually, this was my birthday fragrance last year. Right now, smelling it, it performs way better, it smells way better, it's more thick, more rich, more dense. Oh my god, this is such a stunning, sexy fragrance, and I highly recommend. You're gonna get tons of compliments. If I had a man smelling like this close to me, I rest my case. But yeah, Enigma from Roja Parfums. This is practically one of my favorites from the brand. The next one I have here is from Unum Luxury, and this is Crush On Me. Now Crush On Me is a very nice, spicy, sexy, strong patchouli fragrance. So this has dominant notes of patchouli and caramel. It's a little bit fresh in the opening, a little bit green as well. So I do get some green notes in this one, but this is a very long-lasting beast mode fragrance. When I say beast mode, I mean before you step into the room, people are going to smell you. When you leave the room, people are going to smell you. It's so good, very long-lasting. I love that the dry down has that caramel, so it kind of brings out a little bit of sweetness added to the patchouli, because patchouli is pretty strong. So if you don't like patchouli, I would highly suggest that you stay away from this one. But I really like it because it's a very unassuming, unusual fragrance. I mean, if you know patchouli, you know what I'm talking about. You can't say it's sweet, you cannot say it's dirty. It has that dirty sweetness. I really love this fragrance. There's no time that I've worn this scent that I do not get tons of compliments. This is a perfect night out scent. So if you're a guy, you're looking for that beast mode fragrance to wear for a night out, for a party, for an event where you're going to be very, you have to show yourself, you have to come correct. This is a very good fragrance to go with that. Like, this fragrance is basically walk the talk. If you love patchouli, this is definitely one that you should go for. Now, still keeping it in the patchouli family, I feel like the hype of this one has kind of fizzled out, if I do say so myself. This is So Patchouli from Vertus. Not a lot of people talk about Vertus perfumes on YouTube. Now this is like the Crush On Me, but Crush On Me is sweeter. So this is like a very dirty, strong. This is not for everybody. This is not for everyone at all. Like, this is so strong, this is so long lasting. What I'm getting from this, you smell very rich. This is very animalic, I can't lie. You're getting that patchouli and oud. From what I smell so far, it's a very dirty, sexy, unassuming, strong beast mode, everything in one. If you love those kind of fragrances, if you like something that is really out there, So Patchouli. A little goes a long way. You don't even need a lot. If you just want to, I'm telling you, everywhere is going to be screaming. So you don't need too much of this one. Even the Crush On Me, you don't need a lot. But for me, I love an oversprayer. I am an oversprayer. I have to smell myself. If I don't smell myself, then I feel like nobody can smell me. But that's just me. For you, it might be different. So if you don't like any shouty perfume, just stay away from this one, because even the name says it's So Patchouli. So like, the patchouli is very dominant in this one. But I believe that there is oud as well. There are probably some other extra green notes, vetiver in here. What I can tell you for a fact is this is a 24 hours beast mode fragrance, and you are going to be complimented on a regular P. Get my drift? On a regular P. Patchouli. My next fragrance here is Naxos from Xerjoff. This is a very nice, fresh, spicy, the best honey and tobacco scent I've ever smelled. Well, is it the best? Maybe one of the best, I'm not really sure. But this is so stunning. I'm very late to the party. Very fresh. I can see a man on suit wearing this. Like, if you're an accountant, you're an office guy, a 9-to-5 guy, this fragrance I think would really suit you. It's equally very long lasting, sweet. I think the honey really complements the tobacco note in this one. Such a stunner. Oh, I love it. It's so beautiful. It's fresh, like I said. It's spicy, it's sweet, but then the tobacco tones down the sweetness, so you get a very well balanced fragrance from this one. It's a perfect everyday scent, if I do say so myself. It's good for literally every occasion. I will highly recommend this one for, you know, a work scent, a dinner date, or maybe a business meeting kind of fragrance. This is the one for it. I think it's a little bit safe. I think you can easily blind buy this one, but again, I don't preach blind buy. You always have to sample your fragrances. Like, buy some samples, test it out on your skin to see if it works with your skin chemistry. But I highly recommend. This is a beautiful honey and tobacco scent. Yeah, believe the hype. This is Bois Imperial from Essential Perfumes. This is an aromatic metallic, is it green? I will not say it's green, but it has that very metallic vibe with a little bit of green sprinkled in there. I think there is basil notes in here. I don't know what basil smells like, but apparently like that's the thing that makes it smell like this. So it also has some woody notes as well. It's fresh. This is a good everyday scent. Now this smells like, if you know Ganymede, I don't know how to pronounce Ganymede, from Antoine, I don't even know. I'm so sorry, you guys. This smells exactly like that, but I feel like this is a little bit more wearable. I had that and I gave it out to my dad because I feel like it's way more masculine and it's very long lasting. Like, a little goes a long way. This is one of the fragrances I would say lasts a very, very long time. Like, it lasts 24 hours for a very fresh, aromatic, metallic, spicy fragrance. It is really, really impressive. I love to bathe myself in this one. A good everyday scent. If you're going to wear this to work, I'll just say a little goes a long way. You don't need to overdo it. This is a perfect spring scent in my opinion. This is also very good for summer as well. It's a little bit sweet. I also get some woody muskiness from this one. That kind of just makes it very unisex, so men can wear it, women can wear it. But I know that this will smell amazing on a man, because for me, I sort of like some level or some amount of sweetness in a guy. I recommend this one for an everyday scent, and it's not also very expensive. It's pretty affordable, but also it's not a safe blind buy. That metallic note can be a little bit off-putting if you're not careful, but I usually layer this with Baccarat Rouge 540. I think you should actually try out that layering combo and thank me later. Promise from Frederic Malle. Promise is one fragrance that I wasn't even sure if I would ever buy or I would ever own. I would always hop on a bargain. This was literally how many percent off? 30-40% off, I don't even remember, and I'm so happy that I got this one in my collection. Promise is literally every man's dream. Like, I get a lot of men loving this fragrance. So this is a spicy rose fragrance, warm, spicy, earthy, a little bit dirty as well. It has rose in here, it has some cloves in here as well. Oh, this is so sexy. A huge compliment magnet. The dry down is mind-blowing. The first time I wore this fragrance was for a night out, and honestly the compliments were rolling. Don't worry, when you spray it, it might be a little bit off-putting if you're not used to this kind of DNA, but the dry down is breathtaking. Like, even just smelling it now, it just smells so different, sexy. Cloves, rose. I think there's Bulgarian rose, there's Turkish rose. It's an unusual take on rose, which is what I love. Also, I think there's cypriol oil in here. I know someone told me that she doesn't really like this one because of the cypriol oil and how it plays on her skin. So I think that that can also be a note that you should watch out for. Nonetheless, this is a very beautiful one. I highly recommend Grand Soir from MFK. Now, I think everybody knows the gospel of Grand Soir. Grand Soir is a very sexy amber scent with vanilla. Oh, it's so stunning. The dry down is literally this is crazy. This fragrance is so crazy. If you don't have Grand Soir, I think this is a staple. This is a fragrance every man should have in their wardrobe. Honestly speaking, you can never go wrong with Grand Soir. This is a unisex scent. I feel like this fragrance on a guy, hear me out, this fragrance on a guy would literally make me lose my mind. It's the sweetness for me. Like, I just love how beautifully done the amber in this one is. Like, it's so gorgeous. I highly recommend. If you don't like sweet scents, then maybe you should stay away from this one. It's the benzoin, and then that MFK DNA is just very soft, elegant. The words fail me. And this would literally pair with a lot of fragrances in your collection as well. That's why I said this is a staple. Like, I think every man needs to have this fragrance in their collection. I can already picture myself layering this with Naxos. Mind blowing. Just smelling both of them together, I already know this is like the perfect date night scent. Trust me, compliments will be rolling, they'll be endless, and your dates will not be able to have enough of you. So I have another one here, which is just a sample. I don't have a full bottle yet. This is Gladiator Oud. I have some people bashing my Gladiator Oud, but Gladiator Oud is just one perfectly done oud. I believe there's saffron in here. This is literally me in a bottle. You know when you say like a personality in a bottle, Gladiator Oud just represents me in that manner, and I don't have the words to describe this fragrance. It's not an off-putting oud. It's very beautifully done, very smooth. Oh, by the way, Gladiator Oud from Electimuss London, if I did not mention. It's so beautiful. I have never smelled an oud done perfect. I know a lot of people run away from oud fragrances, but this particular one is one fragrance that I absolutely adore. I think the saffron in here brings out a little bit of sweetness that complements the oud. Very wearable, very sexy, huge projection, huge sillage. Now, might not be for everyone. I highly recommend that you test it out on your skin first, but personally I love this, and I think that every man should have Gladiator Oud. It's another very nice, safe, everyday fragrance. It might be a little bit too strong. It still depends on where you're going to wear it to, but I think that this is a fragrance that you can wear anywhere. If you're going for an everyday casual event, I don't think you should overspray it. I think just 1 or 2, 3 sprays is enough. Side eyeing myself. It's very, very projecting. It has a huge projection and it's very long lasting. So the performance of this fragrance for me is top notch. Tony Iommi from Xerjoff. I can't count how many samples I have used of this particular scent. Tony Iommi is the perfect cinnamon, rum, boozy. It's spicy, it's sweet. I think there's caramel as well. It's so multifaceted. If you've not gotten your nose on Tony Iommi, what are you waiting for? It's so smooth. Oh my goodness. It's so smooth. I just love how the notes complement each other so well. I don't think that Tony Iommi gets enough hype. Tony Iommi is literally the perfect sexy date night scent. Very long lasting, huge projection. There's nobody that I've recommended Tony Iommi to and did not love it. Everyone loved it. So you can imagine, I'm talking about people that are not even frat heads. I'm talking about people that just want a feel good fragrance, a fragrance that's just going to make them stand out. Tony Iommi is literally that girl, and I just love the Xerjoff DNA as well. It's strong, but then it's not like overbearing, it's not off-putting, it's just very smooth, and you can get like the different layers of the fragrance, which is what I love in fragrances. But yeah, I highly recommend Tony Iommi. And the last fragrance I'm going to recommend here, this is Town and Country. Again, a sample from Clive Christian. Town and Country is a very beautiful, fresh, spicy amber fragrance. Just believe that it's a little bit overpriced. This is a very nice fragrance that is good for like an everyday. I'll classify this fragrance as an everyday scent. Clive Christian, I feel like, is a brand that is literally overpriced. I will not say it's overhyped, it's overpriced, because they have stunning scents. I just feel like for the price, it's just a little bit too much. A very nice, safe, everyday scent. I think there's sandalwood, a little bit woody. I don't even know the names of the note, but it does smell a little bit herbal, a very woody herbal vibe. That's what I get from this one, and I just see it as a very nice scent. It's not beast mode. I feel like this is a very nice everyday walk scent. Like, you can wear this literally everywhere. It's beautiful. It's a little bit green on my skin, but I do get something very woody. I get something a little bit sweet as well. It's a very classy scent. This is a fragrance that you wear for a black tie event. This is a fragrance that you wear to work. This is a fragrance that you wear for just, you know, just very businessy, classy event that you don't want to do too much. You just know that you smell very good, you look the part as well. Anyways, I just really wanted to run through all the fragrances quickly because I don't want it to be a lot. I believe I've given you guys 10 fragrances here that are literally one of my favorites, or that are literally my favorites from my collection. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, please do not leave without hitting the subscribe button. Like this video. Of course, follow me on Instagram as well. My name is Obsy_P, and I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.